Welcome to our third weekly episode of Off the Box, where I make recipes by following instructions that are on the box, because who knows better what to do with a product than the people who created the product. They're telling you, hey, make this recipe. So that's what we're gonna do. So for my first episode, we made 3 recipes using Nilla wafers. For the second episode last week, we made Bisquick recipes. This month, I perused the aisles of Target and found Spam. And I was like, yes, it has recipes on the back. Of course we should try Spam. Now I know there are some of you out there that are thinking like, black, Spam, that's disgusting. And to that I say, have you actually tried it? Because it's really not bad. Now, I used to be in the camp of like, Spam is so gross, ew. What even is it in that can? Like, it's not even refrigerated and it just stays good on your in your pantry all year. Like, ew. Well then, I met my husband who's Hawaiian and he was like, you've never actually tried it, so why don't you? So I did, and he cooks it. He baked it with brown sugar sprinkled over the top and he baked it in the oven and it was so good. You know, I do like hot dogs. I do like bologna. I do like questionable processed foods. Why wouldn't I like Spam? So I have high hopes for this recipe. What I have not tried are the recipes that are actually on the Spam cans. So I'm starving. Let's get started. I grabbed 2 cans of Spam. One can has the macaroni and cheese with Spam cubed, cut, tossed inside. Sounds good. 2 packaged processed foods combined together into one delicious bowl of nutrition? Question mark. The next can I picked up was Spam Light, because sometimes you just don't want to go full Spam. Sometimes you just want like, well, just, you know, maybe you're on a diet. Maybe you're watching your sodium intake, but you still really want Spam. Spam Light is for you. The recipe on this can is a simple grilled cheese sandwich layered with pieces of Spam in between. I think we can accomplish that. This video is not sponsored, but hey Spam, I invite you to sponsor me. I will make more of your recipes if you pay me to. Now, Spam already comes cooked. Like, you could eat it straight out of the can, and I'm not saying you will, but if there was a disaster, if you were stranded alone in a room full of only Spam, I'm just saying it would be safe for you to go ahead and eat it. And it has a very convenient pull tab top, so there's no reason for you to starve to death if cans of Spam are in the room with you. So just keep that in your mind. Just remember it. For the macaroni and cheese recipe, I'm actually going to fry up the Spam first before we go ahead and just plop it into our bowls of macaroni and cheese. I'd like it to be warm and thoroughly cooked and maybe a little crisp on the outside. So we're gonna open the can, we're gonna slide and slither our Spam out of the can. Hey guys. Lena's doing ASMR. They can't even see you tapping it. Hey guys. And then we're gonna slice it up, we're gonna fry it up, we're gonna dice it up, and then we're gonna put it in our macaroni and cheese bowl. For our Spam Light, since we're gonna be baking our grilled cheese sandwiches anyways, I feel pretty comfortable just putting them in between some slices of cheese and cooking them with the cheese. It will all bake together in the oven, and I feel good about that option. So for that recipe, we're gonna slither it out of the can, we're gonna slice it up, and then we're gonna place the slices of Spam on a piece of bread that has cheese on it. We're gonna put the Spam on, then we're gonna put more cheese, and then we're gonna place another piece of bread on top of that. So it's gonna be a double cheese Spam grilled cheese sandwich. Okay, while the grilled Spam sandwiches are cooking, I thought we could go ahead and try the macaroni and cheese. I've got my bowl of macaroni and cheese. We're going to add a bunch of Spam, mix it up. All right, let's dig in. I mean, I feel like I already know, like, I'm gonna like it, and I'm just disappointed that I've never thought to try it before, because this looks fulfilling to me. My inner childhood self is so pleased with what's happening. It's a bit salty, and that salt does override much of the macaroni and cheese flavoring, but I like it. You know what it needs? Ketchup. Who else puts ketchup on their macaroni and cheese? You know what else I've put on macaroni and cheese before? Tuna fish. Don't make that sound unless you've tried it. Again, tuna fish, it's like poor man's tuna fish casserole. Macaroni and cheese, ketchup, and tuna fish. No wonder I like it with Spam. I already eat it weird. I'm so happy. This is delicious. Look at that glorious Spam sandwich. I mean, it's beautiful. I'm gonna send a video of it to my husband because look at that. Bet you wish you were here instead. He is in Hawaii, and we've been doing the Marco Polo app where you can send videos back and forth instead of text messages. I got him to download it before he left because I wanted him to film. The whole reason he went to Hawaii was for our nephew's wedding. His nephew. I feel weird calling him my nephew because he's like older. Like I'm closer in age to my nephew than I am to my husband. So I don't know. He's like my little brother. Anyway, so he got to go to the wedding and I really wanted to go. So I made him download the Marco Polo app so that he could update me while he was there and share the wedding with me. And it looked beautiful. And then they partied really hard. I mean, you want to talk about Hawaiian food. This Spam sandwich, it ain't got nothing on some of the food that they had at that wedding. I would trade, but today, this is what we're looking at. Okay, I think I'm ready to dig in. Also, side note, Lena has been doing ASMR into the camera from the side of herself eating mac and cheese, drinking, like every sound. She's really, I don't know if you guys have ever watched ASMR videos, but they're awful. And it's like a guilty pleasure. Like she thinks they're awful and cringes, but then also reenacts them. So she's like, it's ASMR. That is a delightful grilled Spam sandwich. That's really good. With all that cheese squishing around. Spam, bringing it today. Look, I'm biased because I don't not like Spam to begin with. Basically, you can do, like, put it in anything. We eat Spam musubi all the time. It's delicious. I like it. And I think that you should try it. You might be, just try it. You'll like it too. My kids like it. They're not on camera, but I'm telling you, Lena's had an entire bowl of the macaroni and cheese, and she just polished off half a sandwich of the grilled Spam sandwich. So it's a win. Way to go, team! We are 3 episodes in and going strong. Tune in next week to find out what I'm cooking off the box. And make sure you smash that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your friends. Gosh, that'd be great. Bye! They can't see it. Ew. That's gross. That's enough. Ugh.